Hello, everyone. I am Matthew Thomas with Super Cool Radio, and please welcome my guest at this time out of Super Cool Radio's home state of Indiana. This is Red Queen Project.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, of course. I see you're repping the White Elephant Records shirt, a very nice one.
Well, man, I wanted I wanted to make sure I represented, right? Those guys are my people, man. We go way back.
Yeah, White Elephant, they're just great people to work with, honestly. Some of my favorite people to work with. They're so nice, and they got some really cool stuff they're always working on.
Yeah, great people. We work a lot with them, and we're fortunate to know them because they're good people.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to start this interview with a fun question.
Oh, yeah.
What are some of your favorite concerts you guys have played with, or like played on with other bands?
We this last summer was pretty cool because of COVID. I own a small music store, and I do music repair and build instruments and stuff. So I had a really nice garage area that we just lifted the garage door up, and we invited bands to come play with us. And all last summer was just a blast. We had the Kickbacks there, which is a really, really great punk band out of Fort Wayne area. And, as we get to talking about the band, it kind of turns into jam nights a lot. So last summer was really, really good. So, and I don't know.
Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah. It was a fun time. Great time all around. Good people. Yeah. We had a little barbecue, had food. It was a nice time.
It wasn't real starchy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. Actually, just like over a week ago, I got to see the Kickbacks in Mishawaka. I only caught like the second half of their set because I was kind of late because I had to work. But they're really fun. Like you just see them and they're just jamming.
Super good friends of ours. Yeah, we do a lot of co-supporting one another through the music scene. I mean, Fort Wayne's got a decent scene, and it's hard out there for a musician. You know what I mean? So we try to help everybody.
Yeah, for sure. And I forgot to introduce you guys. My bad. I just started rolling. But making up Red Queen Project, we got Brent, Cody, and Lane. Got everybody in there. And since we are talking to Red Queen Project here on Super Cool Radio, I want to start at the very beginning. How did you guys come together, and how did you choose the name Red Queen Project?
So, that's kind of an interesting thing. The project started with me and another buddy of mine. We served in the Marine Corps together. And this has been over 20 years ago. And when I got home from my deployment in Iraq in 2009, I wanted to start making some music. He and I had played in a band together. I hadn't been living anywhere close to each other for a long time, but with the beauty of modern recording equipment and stuff, we could bounce files back and forth, right? So we were producing music and writing original stuff. We didn't really have a name for it. I was going through a bad divorce with a ginger ex-wife. You know how the gingers are, right? Zero soul. But God, I love them. But nonetheless, no, I was going through a bad divorce with her, and I'm a zombie freak. So she was a redhead. Red Queen was also the computer program in Resident Evil. And so then Project got added because as we talk to you more, we'll tell you a little bit more about us. But we needed actual musicians to start playing the material.
Yes.
Yeah, if you don't remember, 2018, you got a hold of me and Rich, and we were going to do a band. Then we got busy with life, and we never got it going. And then 2020 hit me up, and I was like, yeah, I'll play bass. And then
it's worked out really good doing it this way.
One of my favorite bands I've been in. You guys are a brother, and it's sweet. It's awesome.
Yep. I like to talk too. So by the way, I'll sit here and you'll have to be like, yo, dude, that's enough. Interject anytime.
That sounds cool. I really did the name Red Queen Project because you don't hear too many bands with project in their name. I know I can think of a few, but you don't really hear too many.
I think that's so important to who we are as a band. We don't have a singer. We never will have a singer. We don't have to be tied to that, if that makes sense. we'll get a singer. You can be the Red Queen Project singer for a couple months. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll work on some recordings. We'll play some shows. That's kind of the vibe.
Well, we're in the same state, so I might have to take you up on that.
That would be cool. I would love it.
That'd be cool.
I'm not that good, and I've never sang in my life, but I'm up for the challenge.
I'm not making music, man. Being fun.
And I know you touched on a little bit last year about what you were doing, playing with other bands in your garage area. But how else have you been staying busy, especially with last year? There wasn't really too many live shows or no live shows at all for last year.
We played a lot more together, I think, than anything. We got really tight.
Yeah.
Worked on recording too, right? Like we did drum stuff.
Yeah.
We polished our production. We've got we're fortunate, blessed. We got a nice studio here, and fame or failure.
Yeah, that's basically it.
We started a little live Facebook broadcast thing where we would invite our industry friends. We're the band. We're happy being the Heartbreakers. We're happy being Crazy Horse. So what we would do all summer last year was Tommy Erickson, perfect example. Okay, so I called Tommy. I'm like, hey, dude, I'm going to give you 3 cover songs. We're going to pick 2. You're going to pick 1. We've got a week, and we're going to play them live on Facebook. No rehearsal until the day of the show as far as arrangement. So 2 hours prior to the show, everybody shows up. We're like looking at the songs, and we just try to fumble our way through them. And we either pull them off and they're epic, or they're a total train wreck. And sometimes they're a train wreck.
Yeah.
But we've actually had a lot of people were reaching out to you to get to that to come back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and now this will be we rotate people through here. These 3 people are the core. This is this is the Red Queen Project in physical form. But we work with so many other people. If you'd have caught us, we might have somebody else in here that's helping us with a project for a couple months or something.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, I think. But that was a blast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it makes you get tight as a musician. And then Tommy and Jeremiah and those folks were all down here. And then we video it and put it out on YouTube. And so I think it went off better than I thought.
Yeah,
It
we'd
was
always
wonderful.
do like different versions of stuff, like kind of like acoustic versions of stuff, or change it up.
Yeah, it was a complete change up. So we might play. We played Dawn Patrol by Megadeth and had a Hammond organ in it. We just whatever somebody could grab. It's like people would be like, I think I'm going to play banjo on Heartbreaker by Led Zeppelin, and we'd be like, okay, that's cool. Yeah, do that. And check them out. We're on Facebook. There's some episodes on Facebook. I've got Fame or Failure. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna check that out. That's like playing music without a net. Like you got 2 hours to prep and put everything together, and for a cover song that's not even your own, that's pressure.
And this guy over here, how nervous did you get all the time?
Yeah, I get pretty nervous like every show or before everyone.
You're like, I'm so nervous. I'm like, we're just here in front of the cameras, bro. Yeah, but I'm glad you dig it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check some of those out because that sounds really cool. That's like asking a musician or a magician. There we go. Can't figure out my words to perform actual magic in front of you. That's how it is.
Tommy's show is look at episode 6 when you get on there, because that is the one that Tommy plays with us on, and we do some good old Detroit rock and it's fun.
Yeah, I bet. I had the chance to interview Tommy, I think just over a week and a half ago, and he was a lot of fun to chat with. He's a super cool guy from Slumlord Radio out of Grand Rapids. He's a lot of fun.
They're a great band. I put a music festival on 2 years ago. I couldn't do it last year because of the COVID. Listen to me. The COVID, you can tell we're from Indiana, right? Couldn't do it because of the COVID. But we had Slumlord come down and play our festival the year before last, and I don't think our town was ready for it. They were a little too Detroit rocky. They would played amazing, but we got a bunch of ooh.
Yeah, they have a dirty style of playing music and stuff. If you're not ready for it, they will blow your face off.
Oh, for sure. I loved them the minute we met them. They were great dudes. You haven't met Tommy before yet.
I know. I'm friends with them on Facebook, but never met them.
Yeah. Cody's only been with us about 9 months. Blaine and I've been at this for coming up on a couple years now as the actual like playing out people.
But you know what? I feel like the first time we jammed together, though, I feel like it was meant to be. Like we got along, our chemistry
really
went
did.
great, and our personalities matched really well, man. And like we're good, solid.
Cody was running around with his pants off 5 minutes after he's here. I was like, oh great, that guy's perfect.
I like to take my pants off. I'll do it. Don't judge me.
Yeah,
That's really it's a good time.
Flame's over here like, did that really happen? Oh yeah, it happened.
Wow. I think I missed that part.
Yeah, you were worried about being afraid to go on stage.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, you know you got a solid lineup if one guy can take his pants off, everyone else is cool with it.
Oh yeah.
It's the beard that covers you with your.
So it's acceptable. I got the beard. It's okay.
That's right.
Yeah, you can take his pants off. You got the beard.
Hey, who's that pantsless guy running by? Oh, he's got a beard. He's fine.
Nobody cares.
It's all right.
It's good. We're good. Oh, beard. Yeah, that's fine.
Good beard. Thank you.
That sounds really cool. It sounds like you guys got a tight lineup going on, and I'm gonna have to check out your stuff on YouTube because it sounds like it's a lot of fun. And I listen to a little bit of your guys' music throughout the week, and I'm dig what you guys are doing.
We try to hit like a position with like the old Sabbath, straight ahead riffy 70s with some punk, but we'll switch up. That's what's great. We get to work with so many people. We might be playing like Black Sabbath with one guy and working on an Americana project where we're playing stand-up bass and harmonica, and that's just kind of how we roll.
Yeah, it's nice to have that flexibility too, that you're not like tied down. We have to be in this style of music because we're working with these people, but then we can switch styles because now we're working with a new set of people. You can definitely really have a broad range of music.
It makes it good for playing shows. We only have to learn covers, like one cover, and then we just learn to play it 3 different ways. Play punk, play it like the original, play it like us. Bluegrass it, yeah. It's fun.
You tell from Indiana because then
Rounds at Waffle House, man. You can want to scattered, smothered, and covered, or you just with some cheese. You want hot sauce on it? We'll give you hot sauce.
I love it.
But if it's vegan, I don't know that I can pull off vegan.
I'll eat vegan, but
what would we do for vegan? Like if somebody said play this song vegan, how would we do it?
ooh.
I'm gonna work on that. I'll get back to you.
No, you play with fake instruments.
Yeah.
That's
Look at this guy. He knows what's up. Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah. Ooh. Hello Kitty guitars.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
They have drums.
yeah.
Now we're on to something.
Yep.
And if we're putting hot sauce on it, you take your pants off.
I will.
And then
Wait, my butt check in the hot sauce, or we?
no.
Oh.
Whoa.
I didn't know.
It's not that kind of party yet,
I
Cody.
thought we're getting wild.
That's not that kind of party yet.
I thought we were getting wild. I don't. Okay.
No.
I'll take it down a notch.
Yeah, just a little bit. Roll the game.
I'm gonna put a disclaimer on this video.
Yeah.
Well, I want to see Red Queen Project pull off a vegan set list, so I want to see that sometime.
That's happening. That is done.
We can make a little EP on the vegan playlist.
We'll do it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, we're on it.
All right.
Challenge accepted.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a general accept. Yeah, everybody was the old like bully, sir, bully. We're on it.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing that because, well, I think I'm going to like it. I think everyone else is going to like it. And that sounds just like so much fun and kind of ridiculous, so I'm in.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, getting back, since I'm talking with actual musicians who play actual instruments, when did you know you wanted to become a musician?
I'm going to defer to this guy.
Go for it.
I don't really know. I started playing drums when I was 11. And I don't know. I guess then when I was 11, I fell in love with it. Yeah.
Same with me. I started playing when I was in high school. I'll accept it. I heard "Smells Like Teen Spirit" and I wanted to play guitar. I saw the video. I grew up. I'm old compared to these guys. I'm old timer, but I always fantasized about that super hellacious, pep rally. I was like, oh man, I want to play guitar. But you know, throughout my life, music became so much more. I worked professionally as a guitar technician, toured with national acts all over, and you know, but this has always been the most fun kind of music for me. And he's a lot younger than me. I've had the opportunity to watch him grow as a musician, and that's why I kind of deferred that off him. I think it's really cool that he's playing drums with us now. You know, what do you do?
You know, I've always like, since I've been a baby, I've been headbanging to Poison in my crib, and it's like, you know, I've always been into music. And then when I was 14, I hung out with a buddy after school, and he's like, hey, you know, he's like, you want to learn how to play? And I was like, all right. And I learned Marilyn Manson, Beautiful People. And then I took it from there, and I just played bass, and dude, I love it, man. The low end is the tight end,
which
That's
is
my favorite.
It's really weird to find too many people out there that identify as a bass player, like they want to play bass. You know?
Dude, it's my thing, man. 6-string, 5-string, 4-string. You know, do bass is just, it carries it, man. Drum and bass. That's what we do.
Oh, look at this little fucking thing here.
The rhythm section, brother.
The rhythm section's the heart of the band. Can't deny it. Drums and bass.
And really, we're covered there because I suck as a guitar player. So you guys are good.
You got to cover them at some point, so you're good. But you guys, as I said, so you guys are in the Fort Wayne area, correct?
Yeah, just a little south of here, Bluffton area. We're in between the Marion and Fort Wayne, right there, probably smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, okay, I do know where that is because I went to Marion for a Jackal concert. I think 2019, 2018.
Yes.
So that was a lot of fun.
They put on a good show. I mean, anytime you get chainsaws and
my mom actually knows Jackal. They've hung out in a
why am I not surprised your mom hangs out with Jackal?
Your mom knows Jackal?
Yeah, she does. They go to a bar out in Illinois, Wilmington, Illinois. Well, used to a few years ago, and play out there all the time. It's a real small town local, and they blow that bar up. But my mom and my stepdad got in there and just became friends with them and used to hang out with them and shit. It's pretty cool. I never got to meet them personally because I moved out to Indiana 10 years ago, so you know I don't go to Illinois much. It's fuck that state. you know.
People from Illinois, it's okay. It doesn't mean it.
Oh, right.
Oh shit.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
We're blacklisted now.
Our no record sales went to even more no records in Illinois.
I love Illinois so much. I grew up there for 23 years. It's all right.
No, you guys are gonna have negative record sales after this.
Right. People are gonna pay people to buy our records and break them.
Oh yeah.
That wouldn't be bad. I'd take it.
If you're still getting paid, I don't care what you do with it.
Wipe my tears with my money. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's really one of the best parts about this band for us is that it isn't a money thing. I mean, we've all worked or been exposed to enough professional music that we don't feel like we're in any type of a position where we have to beg, borrow, plead. You know what I mean? It's just like we're just doing this because we want to, and it's great. You know, I mean, we don't have to worry about like, what kind of. I'm very happy with what we've got.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, for sure. Especially if you're just doing stuff, you know, obviously you guys really enjoy playing music together, and that's really like that should be like the main thing. You know, after like, oh, please listen to our music or please do this. Like, you guys are just out here having fun.
Exactly. Yeah. I think it transfers over. I mean, I think you can tell when you listen to us or watch us play that. Yeah, we may hit a bad chord or we may not play the sexiest lead solos you've ever heard, but people have fun. They get into the music, and that even with our original stuff, you know, that's what we want. You know. I think it's just about us.
Just kind of see our soul, man. Just play and just like, hey, dude, these guys are here just for the passion, not for the money, and that's what I love about
and
it.
because I'm not a very good guitar player, again, so I have to write everything really simple. So I just am like, oh well, I'm the guy writing this song, right? Like, so I'll just make it really simple.
It's simple as is easy. I'm gonna have to put like a tagline under this video of when every time you say you're not a good guitar player, I'll just put the words up, not a good guitar player.
Yeah. Please do.
I'll add that in after editing.
We're a vegan band. Lane just said
we're not real.
We're not real.
We're not.
We hang out and have so much fun together. I can already tell.
Yeah, dude, I'm loving this. But yeah, well, I'm here with vegan band Red Queen Project out of Indiana.
I love
The band or the food?
the food.
Okay.
The food.
So you
Yeah, we're cool with that.
No, I like the food. Old school corn. You know what? I like the whole. I like.
Let's not get into that, right?
But hey, honestly though, Slipknot 2001, Iowa, best fucking album.
I disagree, but
What?
It's a very
look at me crossing my leg like a professor at Oxford. I'm like, well, I disagree, sir. I disagree.
No.
You gotta let this guy ask his questions.
Question.
We're good. Well, now that you brought it up, all right, Brent, what is the best album of all time?
Best album of all time? Neil Young, Harvest Moon. That's
All
my favorite album of all time. If I were to put a stamp on one that I could say is generically like for everybody, Paranoid by Sabbath.
Good album.
Yeah.
Lane, come on. What about you? Best album ever?
Yeah, come on, man.
It's too many.
Pick one. Pick something. I had to pick something too.
Drunk by Thundercat. Why not?
Okay, there you
One of my
go.
favorites.
Well, that's a good one.
But you.
I already stated it.
I know.
Slipknot. I will.
Have you ever checked out this guy Thundercat that he's talking about?
I have not, no.
Thundercat.
Check
You'll-
him out.
You'll like that.
We make fun of Lane really bad, like if he's sloughing off or sleeping or
No,
something. I'm like, what are you doing? Like watching Thundercat videos again? Because he's like obsessed with this guy. But when you watch him, dude, he's a beast.
I'm obsessed with everyone. Though.
He's a
I like-
beast, dude. He's really good. He plays 6-string bass.
Yeah.
That like the NPR Tiny Concert type series or whatever. He does some of those. Check him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. I got some time tonight, so I will do that. But getting back to what I was gonna say about probably 10 minutes ago at this point.
You do that.
So obviously out of the Fort Wayne area, what's kind of the music scene like in Fort Wayne?
What are you noticing right now? I mean, you pay attention to some of that.
I don't remember right now.
Kickbacks were just on the cover of What's Up not long ago. There's a really good Irish folk band, the Mighty McGuigans.
Oh yeah.
They're going to be out playing a show, I think March 10th or 12th, and they're really cool because they have like accordion and mandolin and fiddle. There's a gal down this way. She's a little south of us. Her name is Ethel Kane, but she comes up into this area. Check her out. She's moving.
Yeah.
She's really got some stuff happening for her. The scene's a little weird right now. I mean, you've got
What I was thinking.
I don't think Fort Wayne, you could label Fort Wayne anymore a punk town or a metal town or whatever.
Yeah.
You think? I mean,
I got a buddy, Joey Kaufman. His band Death Tax, formerly known as Louisiana Lot Lizards.
Yep.
Dude, they've been exploding on the scene the last few years, and man, they check them out. You'll like them, dude. You'll like it. You'll like it a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Fort Wayne's got a pretty good music scene.
I would say it's more punk than anything. If you were to put,
yeah.
I would say. But still, it's been that way for all I can remember.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know like a whole lot of bands from Fort Wayne, like personally or anything, but like that. But yeah, definitely I would say like a rock or like a punk scene.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that. It's kind of like up here in South Bend where we have, I would say mostly rock. I would say up here, we obviously have like Magic Hat, Praise the Fallen, Hourglass, kind of all in that the rock category.
That's kind of the way it is around here. I mean, you've got the Illegals, which play some. They're local to our town, but they're really really well known up in the Fort Wayne area. So even in our town, we identify as Fort Wayne when it comes to music, I guess, more or less.
We're like the suburb of it.
Yeah,
in a way.
in the music.
In the music.
Suburbs in the music scene. I like that. I might have to steal that.
You should actually.
But for anyone like looking to start a band or become a musician, what's kind of your advice to them?
Is that going to me? Have fun. First and foremost, have fun. you know, if you can sit around and go on, but I'm awesome. I'm privileged that I have 3 awesome kids, right? My oldest, check out his YouTube page, Jay Garrett Drums. He is endorsed by SJC Drums, drum company, does drum covers. He's an extremely talented drummer. I'm my middle son, he plays a little bit of everything. And he's good at all of it, just a little bit, right? Like, but he just does it to have fun, you know? So I guess, how do I put it? Like, you can get serious later. You know what I mean? Like, just as long as you're playing with my kids, I don't push them to play music. But if I see them sitting around plinking on something, I'm just happy they're playing music, right? Does that make sense? Does that summarize it all? So I would say the first thing to a young musician wanting to do anything with music is just want to make music and then figure out how to go to get there from there. I mean, what do you think? You've been in this for slugging away forever too.
Yeah, I've been in it for a good while. I don't know. I just think, keep focused on having fun, do what you love, stay focused on job, live your life. But dude, if you can make it and you can pay your bills doing music, do it, But just work on having fun at first.
If you're a drummer, learn to play to a click track, right?
Because there's a lot of people I know try to go business before having fun, and that's a downfall of a band. Have fun, and if it gets serious enough where you can take it as a business, then fucking jump for it. You gotta reach your goal somehow, and if you want to be a musician, do it. I'm just saying, like, practice every day, do your shit.
Listen to a lot of music too.
Listen to a lot of music.
You really have to listen to everything and deal.
There's a lot of elitists that like to listen to the one genre and rack on everyone for listening to anything else. It's like, dude, I'm more of like a hardcore punk, black metal, death metal, any of that genre. But I will listen to bluegrass, country, everything. You gotta listen to rap, even rap. Yeah. And sometimes some rap's pretty atrocious.
And I've been telling these guys too, especially Wayne, being younger, you have to liaison with other people in your scene. The scene shouldn't be a competition to steal shows from people. The scene should be, oh, I hear the Kickbacks are playing tonight. Let's go grab a beer and watch them play for a little bit and throw a $5 in the tip jar. And it's not so much about them getting $5. They could care less. It's the tip of the hat that says, hey, I showed up to your show. And then the next thing you know, the Kickbacks are showing up at your show and, build bridges, get to know the other musicians in your scene and don't be turned away from somebody because they're better than you or they play different than you or they're not as serious as you, because you never know when you might be like, I've got the perfect person for this. You know what I mean? And that's really a lot of it is know your, be involved with people and be kind to people, what I mean? Be willing to help out.
Be humble for sure.
And if you do that, I think that's how the blessed folks at White Elephant got to be such good friends with me, and we go back a ways. But you get what I mean. I wouldn't have that privilege of that connection if I was a dick, right?
No, that's true. I mean, connections are very important, especially like if you're looking to build in the music scene and actually get to know people. I mean, I made so many connections. If I did an interview with somebody and now like, hey, they recommend I, do an interview with this person hit me up. It's all about connections. And it's kind of funny. Jay Garrett Drums, he follows me on YouTube. Like he subscribed to my YouTube channel.
Oh, that's awesome.
I've seen his stuff. He's really good.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Wayne and him are the same age. They're friends. Jay, I wouldn't want Jay to play in a band with me because he'd just make fun of me the whole time. So it's great that these two guys are friends on top of the fact that they're both drummers and they're both extremely talented. Lane, for his age, is so talented. I'd put him up against just about anybody, and I feel like I have the reference experience of having been on the road for years to say, yeah, you're a good drummer. But I still am like, dude, play to a click track. Learn to play to a click track. Like.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's all about, obviously you have to start somewhere, but also you get to grow and actually become a good musician and play to a click track. Yeah. All important things.
Yeah.
But Now I'm very curious because I mean you guys are very diverse with the music you guys perform, you guys listen to, the scene you're in, very diverse. So what music have you been Yeah, can't talk today. What music have you guys been listening to this week?
Are you starting with me?
Yeah, I'm starting with you. You were running your mouth about it earlier.
Goddamn.
That's true.
Slipknot. Spirit Box. Holy shit, dude. Dude, she's just amazing vocalist. Good female vocalist. Slipknot. Love Slipknot. I don't know. I've been getting back in the whole 8th grade year, just getting back into Slipknot. So I've been just jamming out that Iowa album, dude. Hey, you know what? I might be doing some vocal covers too now. I've been thinking about it, and I got maybe some things in the works. I don't know. I got to build my confidence. I like my vocals to a point. I get a little shy sometimes around it, but you know, I'm trying to get to it.
This
where I'm
is
like,
from the
hey,
guy that'll take his pants off after 2 fireballs.
yeah, you know, don't judge me.
But you have a beard, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm all right. Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's okay, everyone. He has a beard. And they're like, oh, yeah, good. Touche.
Yeah.
What have you been listening to? He listens to stuff that's so freaking weird that when he brings it to me and tells me about it, I either love it, which a lot of times I do, or I just dismiss him as a child and say, okay, yep, that's really cute. Go hang it on the refrigerator. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I'm into this band, King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard lately. They put out a lot of different stuff. They have like a thrash metal album, and they like tune them. I could talk about it for hours, but yeah,
Go for it.
I've been into MF Doom too, which is like he's a rapper. He came out in.
I still haven't listened.
I know.
I will.
Yeah, he sadly passed away, but he's really good. He got a lot of good stuff. I was listening to that today, and then I don't know. I'm into this weird alt stuff too, like some rap stuff and synth music, and with no vocals, just synth.
Okay, so one band he did turn me on to that was phenomenally amazing was 68. Have you ever heard of those guys?
Oh, 68.
No, I haven't.
Check them out.
Check them out.
Awesome.
They're from
I don't know.
Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, they're incredible. But that's a time where he brought one, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna put that on the mantle above the fireplace because that is good. What's the other one you're always geeking out about? You bought their new merch and you were like,
Oh yeah, Unknown Mortal Orchestra.
I can't even say it. Say it again.
Unknown Mortal Orchestra.
Unknown Mortal Orchestra. I have to be like, who's that OMLYZ band you like? I can't say it. It's like a tongue twister. Unknown Mortal Orchestra.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm dying. Yeah. I've been listening to the Kickbacks. I'm mixing their new record, which will be out here pretty soon. And I've been listening to a lot of that. And I've been listening to a lot of old bubblegum punk stuff from like Blink 182. And do you remember Stroke 9? Little Black Backpack?
Yeah, I remember them. That's going back a ways though, but yeah.
Be a nostalgia headache, but like, do you remember SR71? They did this song called Right Now.
Yes. Yes.
Right Now.
Holy
I've been
shit.
listening to all that shit lately.
God.
I can dig that.
Good summer times of that song, dude.
I love like one hit wonders.
Dude, I was like 15 getting drunk with the SR71, drinking fucking, we got our beer on the backpack, riding our bikes to our friend's house.
That's what I've been into lately. I don't
Good
know.
time.
Oh yeah, the psychedelic porn trumpet.
Oh yeah, I've heard them. I'm listening to them non-stop.
I never listened to them.
Did you even hear that?
Psychedelic porn trumpet.
Yeah. You're a fan, right? Like,
it's a really good psychedelic band. They're crazy.
Love to check them out. Yeah, I haven't.
hanging on the fridge, Lane.
And their videos are really weird too. They may be inspired by LSD, maybe.
You really do. You should check out Ethel Kane, and I'll pitch her quick because honestly, we're getting ready to do some work with her, and the whole story behind getting linked up with her is crazy. But she does some really weird stuff, but it's very, very cool. It's atmospheric and dark. I don't know. I like it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But some of it's kind of, I don't know, some of the new stuff.
Yeah. But be looking for something.
She did just put out a new single, Michelle Pfeiffer.
She did, yeah.
In a video.
Be looking to see us do some work with her this summer on a project. So, which
awesome.
is kind of a big deal for us. I mean, in the sense that she's getting pretty established, and to be able to do a Red Queen project featuring Ethel Kane is kind of a cool thing. So
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. She sounds really cool, and it was funny. I was talking to the Kickbacks when I saw them. And they said they were working on new music, so at least I know who's producing it now.
yes, exactly. Yep, I've been producing. That's kind of why I've been listening to a lot of that. They have that early '90s, punk feel with the gang vocals, the 3-piece and stuff, and that's kind of one of the things that that's probably why I've been listening to that.
Yeah, so well, this week I've been listening to Stone Sour, which is not Slipknot, but very close.
Actually, that's
All
from
right.
68. That's how I figured out, though. That's how I found 68. They opened up for Sun Sour, and it was amazing.
But yeah, that hard rock feel, plus you have that intensity of Corey on the vocals. It's really good. I was listening to a new live album. It is really good.
I haven't heard that.
I haven't heard it.
What is it? Their new live album, Stone Sours?
Yeah, I think they released it last year. It was recorded in 2018. It was called "Hello, You Bastards." It was pretty good.
I'm gonna check it out. Definitely. Yeah, we
Yeah, I
listen
recommend it.
constantly. So
Yeah.
And then I'm listening to I think maybe up your guys' alley, Rollins Band.
oh yeah, for real. Yes, that's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like that's what are they? Is Henry Rollins doing anything anymore?
Dude, he's a motivational speaker. He acts in some decent little movies,
he's
but
a good actor.
I love Henry Rollins, dude. He's been doing a lot of shit, and then the Henry Rollins band, anything by him. He's a great guy.
I gotta read it.
He hasn't been doing anything too much like musically, but yeah, he's been in movies, he's been in TV shows. He has his own radio show that may or may not have inspired me to get into doing my show.
Good. I'm gonna check it out.
Henry Rollins. Oh
Now he can talk.
No,
Henry Rollins.
you don't know.
He can talk you into anything, man. Like that guy is.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. He can talk me into anything. I'll listen.
You'll take your pants off.
Yeah, whatever.
Anybody can talk you into anything. You have a beard. You've got like a get out of jail free card.
True story.
Can he talk you into doing vocal covers?
Oh, see, I spun on
You
the
know-
chair for that. I
You
was.
know what?
Ooh.
He could, he could probably give a speech, and I'd be like, all right, I love you, and then I'll do
Love
it.
Oh, good.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm hanging out with Cody, Wayne, and Brent of Red Queen Project out of Indiana. It's Super Cool Radio's home state. But I do got one more thing before I let you guys go. What can we expect from you guys for the new year of 2021?
Fame or Failure's coming back, so check that out. It's definitely coming back. We're working with an artist named Allie Ryan on an Americana project. We may be working with Sean Browning of Grave Robber and the Migraines, doing lead vocals on some of our stuff. And definitely Ethel Kane. We have an EP we're working on with her where we're doing some 80s covers. So probably going to grab Adam Baker, which is a guy you definitely need to check out. He is a Fort Wayne powerhouse and a really good dude. He's expressed interest in working with us too. So it's kind of, we get to be everybody's band, but we get to hear people perform our originals 4 or 5 different ways sometimes. It's really cool. So yeah, that's what we got coming up. We're looking forward to it.
Well, it sounds like you guys got some cool stuff in the works. I'll definitely be watching. I hope everyone else does. Check out Red Queen Project because they are really cool. I had a great time chatting with you guys.
Here, absolutely.
Yep.
Look forward to seeing you sometime.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, live in the same state, so that helps.
South Bend ain't that far.
That's true. Like a little over an hour and a half.
We'll make it.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks again, man. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Mucho.
Of course. For Red Queen Project, I'm Matthew Thomas with Super Cool Radio. Thank you for watching.